What's going on, guys? It's Magor here, back with another video. And first of all, just want to apologize for not making a video in so long. I know I'm practically starting every single video with an apology for not making videos, but yeah, it's genuinely been an extremely hard time the past couple of weeks. Just been through a lot and haven't found any time to make a video. This has been my only time that I've had to make a video, so yeah, today it's going to be an embarrassing story. I have many embarrassing stories. It's kind of my life. My life is pretty embarrassing. So yeah, I have pretty much hundreds of embarrassing stories. I'm sure everybody has, but I think I'm just special in this department, for I am the master of being embarrassing. This story takes place when I was in grade 4, and it was still in primary school. My primary school had this weird thing where when you have detention, they make you wear an orange shirt all day long so that all your classmates can see that you have detention and that you'd be embarrassed, in the hopes that that makes you learn your lesson. It's a completely absurd and stupid idea, and I'm sure nobody agrees with that. None of the students that had to go through that agreed with it. But yeah, that's not the point. But yeah, so I had detention, not even sure why. Probably for not doing homework, home problems and stuff. Just, I know that's a sappy excuse. Everybody uses that. Well, I have problems at home, but some people actually have problems at home. And for me, that was the case. So I was always pretty much distracted. And I was also pretty lazy. I'm not going to lie and say it was only the problems at home that caused me to not do my homework, but it was also the fact that I was extremely lazy and I just wanted to play games all day. So I didn't do my homework a few times and I had detention. And I remember in primary, I pretty much had detention every week or every second week for a while. I had detention a lot. Not that I was a misbehaving child, I was just lazy and always distracted. I never listened in class and any of that. So detention was always on Fridays, and you'd have to stay after school for a few hours and do a bunch of stupid things. Basically, it depended on the teacher. Some teachers who were more like sporty teachers or coaches, they would make you do physical stuff. And then the other teachers would make you, for instance, write out the entire dictionary. Well, obviously not the entire one, just until you're finished. You'd have to write out the dictionary. But that wasn't the bad part. The bad part was the physical stuff. Like, we had a PE teacher that forced us to run around the field in the sun, in the afternoon, all day for the entire detention. And he would just fall asleep. He would literally just sit under the pavilion, on the pavilion under the shade, and he would fall asleep while we were running. And we would stop and try and wake him up, and he would just wake up and say, "Keep running." And it got so bad that you would become kind of dehydrated and want to puke. So that wasn't fun. So you always hoped for the kind of teachers that didn't really know anything about sport. That was fun. Well, it wasn't fun, but it was more tolerable. So anyway, you would have to sit in the teacher who was the, yeah, wait, hold on. Sorry. You had to sit in the class of the teacher who was going to give detention that Friday. And I think it was the last, like after school, you'd have to go and sit in the class and you'd all have to wait for your instructions. So it was a Friday and I went into the teacher's class and sat there for basically half of a period. She didn't really acknowledge me or anything, didn't even look at me. But for some reason, I noticed that none of the students were wearing orange shirts. And I don't know how I didn't notice that at first, but yeah, the embarrassing part is I had thought that this was, when the bell rang, school was over, but it was the last period. So not only did I go into the wrong classroom, I had sat there and nobody noticed, and I had skipped my class, my last period, which got me into even more trouble. So that wasn't fun, but it was funny when I stood up and walked out of the class and the teacher didn't notice anyway. It was extremely strange. And it was kind of funny that I could just walk out and nobody would notice. But yeah, that wasn't too embarrassing. It was just a little stupid blonde moment. But still, at that moment, my freaking blood ran cold. I was so embarrassed at that moment. It felt like I just wanted to go and climb into a closet or something and not get out. But now that I think about it, people didn't even notice and it was just all okay. So anyway, sorry for the fact that was a really short story, but I just wanted to put out a video. I really haven't made anything in so long, and I've been wanting to, and even if it's a short video, I do appreciate if you guys watch it and give it a like and subscribe and share my channel to your friends if you think it's cool. But if you don't, you don't have to do any of that. But yeah, once again, sorry for not making videos more often. I'm gonna try and make more as best I can, but I can't promise anything. But yeah, for my next video idea, I want to tell a story about how I fooled a security guard at my high school into just letting me basically leave in the middle of the day. But yeah, that's for the next video. So thanks for watching and see you next time.